Man, I'm kinda sick of games these days. If they release Elder Scrolls 50 one more time, I'm gonna do something unthinkable. Plus, indie graphics just keep getting worse and worse. Apparently, video games used to actually be good, but ever since the great video game purge of 2468, all old games have been destroyed. I just wish I could go back in time. What the? Is that a time machine? But I thought Dr. Lexus disproved the time travel hypothesis. Well, after what I just said, it would be stupid not to use this. Here goes nothing. What is this? Where am I? Okay, Xenu, I know I said I didn't believe in you, but you gotta help me out here. Oh, I'm glad I'm out of that. That was weird. What was that called? Minecraft? Well, there's an old computer here. Might as well check it out. Okay. It's currently November 18th, 2011, and apparently what I just witnessed was the release of a game called Minecraft. To me it just looks like some generic survival game, but the graphics look terrible. It's just a bunch of cubes and pixels. Maybe I treated the games of my time too harshly. Plus I've seen enough survival games. I'm pretty sick of them, so I'm not excited to play this one. But I did do a little bit of research on the game and it's way more popular than I expected. I thought the Time Machine dumped me off to play some random unknown game to rub it in my face, but apparently this game was actually really popular. The game began development in 2009 by a man from Sweden named Marcus Persson, better known as Notch. It was just called Cave Game at the time as it was a very small proof of concept and was released as a video to the internet. The original version was really basic, with only ugly grass and stone blocks, but this was just the beginning. After some additional work on the game, Minecraft was first released for the public to play on May 17th of 2009. It was even uglier than it is now, with just a select few blocks and terrible lighting, but it was enough to allow you to build whatever you want, which was the main appeal to those who did play this game early on. They decided for the main character to be named Steve. I think it's an old-timey name, but it's still kinda weird to me. Either way, that's still the name of the character at release, so people must have liked the name. Over time, Minecraft grew in size rapidly as Notch kept making changes to the game over time. Different creatures were added, like various enemies and animals, including zombies, skeletons, pigs, and cows. To be able to fight these creatures, a survival mode was added to make the game more interesting. Notch hired some new people to work on the game, including an artist named Hayden Scott Barron and a composer named C418. Hayden Scott Barron would eventually be let go, but C418 remained as the sound designer. Notch's money flow from the game allowed him to spend less time at his job and more time developing Minecraft. Throughout early development, Notch added crafting, more blocks, ores, doors, farming, a new dimension called the Nether, bug fixes, and more. Additional hires were made to speed up the process of development and have someone manage the business, called Mojang, a Swedish word for gadget. Minecraft's player base continued to rise as more pre-release versions of the game came out and the internet being the game's source of marketing. The game finally released on November 18th, 2011, which just so happens to be today. Minecraft was also released on mobile devices on the same day on phones made by the company Apple and a mobile operating system called Android, which already had a pre-release version in August. Well, I think it's time for me to stop putting this off. Let's review this game like my great blah 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 Grandpa Clavin would do it. Okay, my first reaction to the game was, what am I supposed to do? I've done a couple minutes of wandering and breaking dirt and stuff, and I literally have no idea what to do. This game sucks, but I don't think the Time Machine wants me leaving until I beat it. I'm gonna do some more research on this Google. Okay, I did some research and I found out what to do. The first thing the game wants you to do is break wood and use your inventory to craft a crafting table out of wooden planks. But I didn't do that. Instead I used these planks to make a small little hut for myself, using my engineering prowess. Then I can make a crafting table. Putting 4 wooden planks in a square lets you make it, and using it allows for a larger grid to craft more things. Making a pickaxe out of wood lets you mine cobblestone to build or craft things. I dug a little hole in front of my house to get some cobblestone, but had to build my way back up. The cobblestone allows you to make better tools than the wood ones, which last longer and can mine more things. When the night came, I made a better sword with that cobblestone to better defend myself. Now I can't die to anything! Oh. Stay away from those guys. Now I got my stuff back and now I really can't die. Okay, maybe I'll just stay in my house during the night. The day returned and I was ready to continue my journey. One of the best things to do in this game is kill chickens. It's so satisfying and you get food from them. They also drop knives. Anyway, the first ore I found was coal, which you can use to make torches and cook things in furnaces made with cobblestone. On this day I found my first cave, which was really dark, so torches came really in handy. For some reason the torches only work when you place them and not when you hold them, but maybe they'll update that in the future. In the cave I found another ore that can make improved tools and armor armor if you get enough of it, but I didn't. Okay, here would be a good place for me to say some Minecraft no-nos that I've learned. 1. Don't overstay your welcome in a cave when you're about to die. 2. Don't take too long to get back to your stuff or it gets deleted. 3. Don't mine iron with a wooden pickaxe. It disappears forever. 4. Don't use a crafting table when you're next to a cliff. 5. Don't put a torch in water. 6. Don't eat the zombie flesh or raw meat. 7. Don't mine dirt with a pickaxe. 8. And most importantly, do not dig straight down. I sadly learned this one the hard way, but mistakes are all a part of the learning experience. I've actually found this game to be much more fun than I expected. It's been growing on me a little bit, but after I got my stuff back, I continued my caving adventure. I died an obscene amount of times, but something kept me going back every time. I collected a ton of iron, and lost it all. I also killed more chickens along the way. Eventually I actually got more iron back and got myself some iron armor, and didn't lose it this time. I found some gold, got really excited, and realized that it sucks because gold tools break like immediately. I also found something insanely hype. Diamonds! But I only found 2, and you need 3 to make a pickaxe, so I spent a few painstaking hours to find another one. With a diamond pickaxe, you can mine obsidian found in caves where water hit the lava. If you make a 4x5 upright outline with the obsidian and hit it with a flint and steel, it opens up a portal to the nether. Basically, the nether is hell. It's filled with lava, red blocks, and enemies. Your goal in the nether is to find a nether fortress and kill these fire-spitting guys called blazes. They drop blaze rods which allow you to progress to the end of the game. Returning to the nether portal can be a challenge if you have no idea where you are or where it is because everything looks the same and it's impossible to navigate. Also, you better be careful around the lava cliffs. That's yet another thing I learned the hard way. But when you eventually make it back, you must kill the tall black guys to collect ender pearls. Combine these with the powder you collected in the nether to make eyes of ender. Throwing these leads you to the portal to the final dimension, the end. The end contains a dragon in which you defeat it by destroying all of its healing orb thingies around the map and then killing the dragon by hitting it with a weapon. After killing the dragon, there isn't much to do in the end besides killing the tall guys, so I think my time here is done. I actually thought Minecraft was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. I enjoyed my time way more than any game I've played from my time. But honestly, I don't see much value in the game beyond this point. It seems like the game is probably going to die out in a couple of months. Well, looks like it's time to go back. Wait, what is this? I thought I'd go back. Wait, is that Grandpa Clavin's computer? It sounds like a jet engine. It looks like I'm in 2023, 12 years later. Well, I guess I should play it again. Well, I played Minecraft again and it's a completely different game now. It's similar in its general idea, of course, like working your way up to defeating the dragon, but so much has been added to the game that you really can't call it the same anymore. I'll get into that in a moment, but something that's completely shocked me is that the game hasn't died out one bit. It still has a massive fan base. There's also a huge history of people making videos on the game on the website YouTube, which spans over a decade. The game became just insanely massive, even inspiring someone to make a 2D Minecraft. The Minecraft YouTube scene initially began with Minecraft Let's Plays of playing survival worlds, although people moved on to more creative forms of videos. A good earlier example is Sky Does Minecraft, who would make videos on reviewing fan-made modifications to the game. He put his own personality on things which really skyrocketed his popularity. Later, someone named DanTDM made videos on various mods and minigames, gaining even more popularity than Sky Does Minecraft and collecting over 20 million subscribers. There were also these things called Minecraft parodies, where people would take popular songs and replace the lyrics to make the song related to Minecraft. These were also hugely popular, with the most popular parody posted by Captain Sparkles and has over 280 million views now. I also like this diamond sword one by Tobuscus. For a few years, Minecraft took a step back from its spot in mainstream entertainment, decreasing in popularity year by year. Many thought the game would die, and people were made fun of for playing the game because it was associated with annoying children. Millions still played the game, but it certainly wasn't at the high point that it had been years before. But in 2019, the game had another massive spike in popularity. The negative stigma slowly began lifting as more YouTube people played the game out of good memories of when the game was popular, causing more people to think it was the cool game again. The new popularity led to new YouTube people becoming big, like Dream. Dream was a faceless YouTube person who became famous from his series where he tries to beat the game before his friends could kill him. Dream's skill was astounding and was the main reason people kept coming back to the game. They were just extremely impressive and entertaining. Dream came under fire when he was outed for cheating a speedrun to get a better time. Dream's reputation took a big hit, but it certainly didn't stop his popularity. He eventually revealed his face in 2022, where over 1 million people watched him reveal his face live on his YouTube channel. The fame of Dream also brought many eyes on SMP content, which means survival multiplayer. Many of Dream's friends, like Tommy Innit and Technoblade, who sadly passed away in 2022, would play together on the Dream SMP and entertained millions. Reading about this SMP made me discover Hermitcraft, an SMP where everybody gives their all to create the best survival world possible. The server was filled with some of the best Minecraft builders in the world, whose job was to play on it all day and make a magnificent world and make videos about it. Hermitcraft is still going on in 2023 and is currently on the 9th server in their 10-year history. Watching these videos made me realize just how much Minecraft has improved over the years. The ocean is now filled with coral reefs, you can swim, the caves are massive and beautiful, there are new enemies, you can get wings in the end and fly with them using fireworks, the mountains are towering, and that's only scratching the surface of what's been added. The game is simply amazing now, and there's no other way to put it. Before I thought the game was ugly because it was made of blocks and pixels, but in reality I think my generation needs to take notes on not making the same soulless crap over and over again. Well, looks like it's time for me to go for good, now that I've actually admitted that I like the game. But I still have to edit the video. Nah, I'll just let Grandpa Clavin do it. It's 2023. Bye!